Should give you a few more cents. Drone shots. Hello, hello, hello. Drone shots. Hello, hello, hello. Hey Jim, how you doing? Brenda. Yeah, I'm subscribed to that channel. Northside Hawk is here. There isn't a lot of ships out there right now. There isn't a ship headed this way, except down south of Detroit. And the next one headed this way from up north is the John D. Leach off of Greenbush, which is north of Tawas. So not a lot of ship traffic going on right now. But is what it is. What's the matter, Brenda? You're not smiling. You should be smiling on your own. Justin, what surveyor are you talking about? Hey, Russell, how's it going? Brenda, how's your little girl doing? Doing good? Hey, TJ, what are you doing? Are you still at work? Oh, I think you are because you're closing tonight, right? Giggle said he'd be back later, so he must be at work. So, Jim, what are you up to? Are you feeling better, or are you just kind of dealing with what you got, buddy? The did anybody else get the Mini 5? I see several different things online that it's a great drone, but it's not as great as some people say it is, and so you're supposed to decide for yourself whether it's for you or not. But that's the case with every drone, you know. Well, Jim, don't you don't have any other way? Yeah, I'm happy with my 2S. But you don't have any way to get into your dad's house? With him being in a situation he's in, I would think that you'd have some kind of an electronic key to get in there. I don't know where everybody is this afternoon, but or this evening. Not a lot going on here. I got, how many ships did I get earlier today? 4 ships. I got the Olive L. Moore, which was a tug barge, the Kathy McHale, the K.E. Barker, and the Algoma Innovator.
I have transmission logs, transport records, and scans of your shuttlecraft. I have never been to. What planet you be in this? Our ship's logs will confirm. Tell me, how do I know they're authentic records? How do we know? You think I falsified data? Why would I do that? Perhaps to extort my us. I'm not a thief here. You're not this. First, you pray from the sympathy of my mind by telling them stories about poor children. Now you're trying to convince me you're here.
Go no further. This is our sector.
Scans didn't detect anyone there. I'll sit solitary. And allies. Privacy around it. Return to shore.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Jim. It's a health situation. Be right back. I got to pitch some peanuts.
Our team. We have them.
Why not?
Oh, enter Justin. Hello, Justin.
Yeah,
How you doing? Are you on home? Are you on your way home or are you home?
hell now. I'm ready to get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I bet you are. I thought you usually got home about 4:30. It's 5:20.
I usually get home between 5:15 and 5:30. I get off the bus. No, I usually don't get home until almost 6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I usually get home around 5:40. I get home quicker when I drive myself because I don't have to. Sarah's mom likes to stop and talk to everybody and their mom. I mean, I just get in the fucking car and leave. I want to go home.
Yeah.
I don't want to sit and talk about what little Johnny did on somebody else's bus. I don't give a fuck. I want to go home. Stuff everybody in the chat. I've had the most people already.
Lon, you're right. It is like 2 grams over, but it's like, when was the last time you saw anybody from the FAA with a scale? Because it has been certified to fly. So
I got out there, but
well, the sun popped out. I got to pop up this screen a little bit. I have a screen that screens it off so we don't get all the. There we go. That's better. Otherwise, I get all this blurring over here on this screen. My little chipmunks are out there grabbing the peanuts, and so are the squirrels. And I don't know anybody. I've never weighed my drones.
you never had a mini. Well, what? Well,
Well, I had a Mini 3.
was,
I had a Mini
Yeah.
3, but I sold it.
then you had the Avant.
No, the Air 2S is my
Man.
go-to drone.
When you had the Altel Nano, and you had a Mini 2 at one point too.
Yep.
You?
Like most people, you tend to exorbitant with the minis, just because they're a cool drone. But I fly the Air 2 exclusively. I don't switch. I used to switch up a little bit, but not anymore, because with my concentration and my reflexes, I know exactly how to fly it. The only thing I have a problem with is this finger. If you want to tilt it down, tilt it up, I get a little quiver in this finger, so I have to push it on there and hold it.
So ICE has been all over the county today.
They've been where?
The ICE, the state troopers, and the sheriff's department have been all over the county today arresting people.
Oh, all right.
They did 270 some arrests today,
Okay.
from what last update I got. They were pulling over all the commercial vehicles, and they were checking them. And we passed a couple of them, and they had tow trucks out there towing the work trucks. They've been everywhere though.
Good
I
for
mean,
them.
there's tons and tons of police all over the place right now.
Cracking down on illegal stuff.
That's one thing that she posted.
You're breaking
Video.
up a little bit, Justin.
People, all
No, I'm getting about every other syllable.
that
Try and say a sentence.
is that
Is that be- is that be- is that be- I think you're trying to say is that better? But it we don't get the tur at the end. We just get is that better? I take it you're on the bus, Justin?
no?
Oh,
No, I'm in my car.
you're in the car. Okay.
Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, we can hear you better now.
No, some girl posted a video. The people have been posting videos all day from around here, different areas where they've been busting people. Some girl posted a video earlier, all pissed off about it. Some guy wrote in the comments, she was like, "This is stupid. This is know your rights and all this other thing." And this guy posted in the comments, he's like, "I was the one that called it." I'm like, Jesus.
If I told you I can think voyage exception as her captain on that time objective. I'm sure you can say
Yeah, you're right, Jim. Depending upon when they're putting them together, if they have exacting the same screws and not using something else, or the right connectors and not using something else. Yeah, there's no ships out there anywhere. I even checked the ones that are over in Chemical Valley, fueling up or taking on fuel, and nothing's moving.
I saw today, BMAC.
What's that?
Uh,
You're breaking up again.
I said Brian BMAC. I guess got his drone today. Saw a post on Facebook. And I think AZ got his.
You take 3 duty shifts. You take 3 shifts. Nickage. Ready?
I'll be back in a few minutes, Paul.
Yeah, I know, Jim. Okay, Justin, take your time. Hey, Mark White, how you doing? Are you coming on, buddy? Oh, Mark.
And Paul, well, it's down to 49 now. Which is 11 degrees centigrade.
So how you doing, Mark?
I'm doing okay, thank you, Paul.
So did somebody buy a car?
Yeah, my sister.
Is she happy with it?
Yeah,
Oh, good. Well,
yeah,
you helped the negotiation, right?
yeah. We knocked an extra couple of hundred off. Got it for 3,600.
There you go.
When she's been in touch with the insurance company to get it insured, they've told her they value it at 4,750.
There you go. So it sounds like you wheeled and dealed.
Yeah, we got a good deal on a very clean, tidy car.
Well, good. That how many miles does she drive a day?
Um, she probably doesn't do a lot. She probably does about 3 or 4 thousand miles a year.
Okay, that's about. I'm at a 1,500 to 2,000 miles a year on my Tahoe, but my Tahoe has got a lot of miles on it. It's got 395,000 miles on it.
Well, this has got 164,000 miles on it.
That should last her quite a while. What year is it?
2013.
Okay. My Tahoe is a 2005.
Yeah. It's about the same size as a Tahoe, I would think.
Yeah.
It's a Nissan X-Trail. It's only got a 2-litre turbo diesel engine in it. It's about between 40 and 50 miles to the gallon.
Well, that's good.
Mm.
Very good. Lon Donardo says 4750 sterling.
Yeah,
She drives kilometers. Okay.
hey,
Well, Lon was just making sure when you're talking about what mileage she drives a year, that's kilometers, right?
no miles.
Miles. Okay.
It's only Europe that uses kilometers. Britain uses miles still. It's not a bad car. I mean, it's an SUV. It's got all leather interior, traction control, anti-skid, anti-lock brakes, 360-degree cameras. It's got cameras all around it looking in places, front, back and sides. Massive electric sunroof. Heated leather seats. A Bose stereo. It's actually got 4 brand new tyres on it as well, which is good. It's got 170 horsepower. It does about 125 top. Eighteen-inch alloy wheels.
Ah. And the tires and everything are in good shape.
Tyres are brand new.
Ah.
Suppose I do then. How do I know who won't turn you Helsians anyway?
If you make full restitution to your I'll give you safe passage out of this area.
Is that a promise? Gentle.
I know it's hard. Occasionally someone.
Give me the total flyer in 3 days to get as far away from here as I can. Then I'll send you the information you want.
Okay.
As far as the victims are concerned, you're the one who cheated. Without my help, you'll be the one who has a problem leaving the sector.
Contact tells you insecure.
Yeah, you're probably right there, Joe.
Justin is back.
Mhm.
Welcome back, Justin.
I'd like you
Oh, the other Jim.
Yeah, we got Jim and then Jim's droning.
Yep.
Got both gyms.
Justin, how you doing?
I'm fine.
You're back home now?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, because you in your car, you were cutting in and out. I could hear every third syllable.
No, what I was saying on the way home, whatever you didn't catch, I was saying ICE is all over our county today with the state troopers and the sheriff's department.
Really?
They're busting
they're
all
doing
kinds
it-
of people.
Doing a sweep, huh?
Yeah, they got 270 arrests just in one day.
Oh wow.
They were pulling over all the commercial vehicles. Like, I don't care if it was a lawn mowing business or whatever, they were pulling out. Every vehicle I saw pulled over today were all commercial vehicles.
Checking for no work papers.
Yeah, one somebody posted a video over on 17. They pulled two work trucks over, and it showed them putting them in a back of a white van, the people that were driving it, and then a tow truck showed up a couple minutes later to pick both the trucks up.
Wow.
I mean, the amount of cops I've seen the last 2 days, oh my God. I mean, every 2 minutes down the road, there's 6 or 7 patrol cars.
Well, they're gonna clean it up whether they want it cleaned up, whether the
And
Democrats want
then
it cleaned up or not.
there was 2 sheriff's helicopters and a state trooper helicopter that were buzzing around the county all day today. Was we got a bunch of dump trucks that have been over near our bus yard that have been doing some job sites over there, and they've been pulling all of them over. They had 4 or 5 of them pulled over earlier, and we're checking all their papers and everything, I guess, all their paperwork and all that. Yeah, Jim, they're out there arresting the DJI drones. Fold your arms behind your back. I've seen a lot of undercovers too. I think the way they were doing it was they were following. They'd get behind a work truck and they'd follow it and undercover and wait for it to like do something illegal. Anything's just the smallest thing that they could pull them over for, and then they were pulling them over.
Then they're checking their IDs, right?
Yep, I think that's how they were pulling them over legally. Is they were because there I saw a bunch of undercover cars that were at these stops too. Like I was running, we were passing these stops like every couple miles, everywhere we were going today. Like they were everywhere. And then there was a bunch of ICE agents in camo uniforms.
When allergies threw a sucker punch, Eric D punches back.
Yeah, there's no ships out anywhere out there, so I got nothing to fly.
Where's TJ at work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's working the late shift today. I think he went in at what time, Mark? 2:00, I think.
Yeah, 2 o'clock till close time.
Results. Get started at noon. Welcome to Microsoft. This is on call. Right.
Yeah, I'm just glad we didn't have a bunch of call outs today again.
Who's
You
that?
know, I said, I'm just glad we didn't have a bunch of call outs today.
Oh, a lot of people that did.
Friday, there was a shit ton of people that called out.
So you had your regular driver and everything?
Yeah. No, yeah, they were looking for illegals, Jim. Literally. That's what they were looking for. They were looking for hundreds of people. Not just one person. A lot of the girls that are usually see in Haines City, they're out there. There's a bunch of them in Haines City that stand out on the side of the road and they sell flowers, like little bouquets. They just sit there all day and that's all they do. Not one of them was out today. They were all they all disappeared. Because there's like these three corners that we always pass, and they're always there every day like clockwork, Monday through Friday. They sit out there all day long. They just sit under these like pop-up tents. They sell like bouquets of flowers out of buckets.
Yeah, we usually get that with people parked outside the cemetery gates selling flowers in old buckets.
These ones just set up at random ass like intersections. I don't know how much they sell a day, but they never have but like 2 or 3 5-gallon buckets. They're just full of bouquets, so they don't have like a shit ton.
Oh, just what they selling, flowers?
Yeah, it's just bouquets of flowers.
Okay.
And then they'll have the pop-up tent. They'll have a ice chest out there with them, a couple chairs. You know, the camping chairs that fold out, and then they'll have 3 or 4, usually 2 to 4 buckets, 5-gallon buckets full of bouquets. They just sit out there all day long selling them. I know during Valentine's Day, they made a shit ton of money. Man, they were getting all kinds of people stopping.
Mm.
Because one of the corners that they set up, there's this just empty lot, this big massive lot, and there was all kinds of cars parked in there, but they had a shit ton of stuff with them that day. They had stuffed animals, all kinds of shit out there. Now they do that here too, Jim. But if the sheriffs catch them out in the middle of the intersection, they'll say something to them. It's just homeless people asking for money.
Yeah, we've started getting that and all now. People walking along in between rows of traffic parked at traffic law, stopped at traffic lights with a paper cup collecting money, just begging.
I've given one homeless person money in the past like 10 years, and it was only because he was honest with me. He came up to me and said, "Look, I just want to get a beer." I said, "Here's $5." He said, "I ain't gonna lie to you, I just want to go over to the liquor store and get a beer." I said, "Here you go, here's $5." That's why when I talked to that lady when I was doing the gas meter, when I was working for the gas company, I was over at the Salvation Army shelter. They've actually shut it down because she said, "We can't get nobody to come in here because nobody wants to quit drinking or quit doing drugs," because that's her stipulation. You can stay there pretty much as long as you want, as long as you're not drinking or doing drugs.
Speaking of companies, that company you used to work for when you used to do the gas line inspections, whatever happened to them? Did they go out of business or?
No, they ended the contract with Florida Public Utilities, and they actually went from line locating and leak survey. They went into pipe corrosion. So they don't even have anybody in this area anymore.
Oh,
The
okay.
only one that's in this area is my boss, and his nearest employee is 2.5 hours away. My old boss. I don't even know what the fuck he does all day. He must work from home. So, but yeah, he used to drive around because we had 7 or 8 employees that worked in our county. So he would drive around all day checking on everybody, and he'd meet up with each person for 20, 30 minutes, just kind of go over your paperwork with you and stuff, and then he'd go off to the next person. But now his nearest employee is 2.5 hours away. So like I said, I don't know what the fuck he does all day. He must work and must do most of his work just at home. There's nobody to go supervise anymore. And he only goes and sees them once a month. So he goes out of town for 2 days, like once a month. He goes and visits his 4 or 5 employees he has.
East Coast says, "Stop talking about my second job. How do you expect me to live this lavish lifestyle?"
Yeah, was it USIC, I think is the name of the company. They're the ones that took it over around here. I see their trucks everywhere.
I started watching Ballerina.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, the first episode of Tulsa King's out. If anybody's watching that. I watched it last night. It was good.
Came out weekend, didn't it?
Yeah, I watched it last night. It was really good.
I've just got to the part where she's gone to that town in the mountains and had that fight in the restaurant.
Oh, yeah. Where the stronghold of the weirdos are at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I paused it, she was fighting the waitress.
Oh, yeah. You're about at the end then. You probably got about 30 minutes left of the movie. I just love how John Wick made an actual, Keanu Reeves actually made an appearance in the movie.
Yeah.
And remember when he was walking down the stairs and she stops and asks him, "How do I get out of here?" or whatever, when she first sees him, and she stops and talks to him. He was on that was from I think the second movie when he was asking them for help, and they ended up branding him for it because it was like a final, "This is the last time we'll ever help you again," and then you're out.
Yeah.
How's the weather been down there, Justin?
It was actually not too hot today. I mean, it was warm, but it wasn't too bad.
It's sunny and everything because that hurricane headed back east, right?
I haven't really been paying attention to it, to be honest.
They call it
Every
hurricane or
I saw something today. It was like a category 4 or something.
yeah. I think it's
Yeah.
headed for the Aleutian, not the Aleutians, but there's a set of islands off the east.
Oh, it's curving like down past Cuba. Like before Cuba, it's curving way down and going down towards South America. Luckily, all the storms we've had so far have curved away from us. So, but there is another one. It's Invest L94, and it has a potential development. I think it's like 90% develop potential. But Gabriel is a category 4 at the moment, but it's supposed to curve and then go down, and it's going to miss Cuba, and then it will drop to its tropical storm when it gets like around where Cuba's at.
You know the guy that owned the gun shop?
Oh yeah, the big black guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I could have swore it was. I ain't absolutely positive, but then he went when he was telling her something. He says, "Can I be frank?" And I could have swore it was Frank Bruno, the boxer.
Oh, I don't know. Let me look it up. I'll tell you. Yeah, Steve's. What was his name in the movie? Though I don't remember his name.
Can't remember. I don't think he gave his actual name.
Skyfly, how you doing? He said, "Good evening, Paul, Mark, Justin, everyone."
Hey, Joel.
Brenda, you've been playing any golf? Yep, Dusty and Joel here. And of course, the two Jims.
And Lon and Jody.
Yep, Jody and Lon.
TJ was in the chat a bit back.
Yeah, a ways back, but he just popped in from work, I think.
Yeah.
No, his name was Abraham Popolo. That is how you say it. It's Popoola. Is his last name. Apollo or Popolo?
Apollo.
Yeah. He played the character Frank. So his name was Frank in the movie.
All right.
That was a big dude though, too.
Yeah. And that coloured guy behind the counter at
He
the
passed away.
hotel, that was the same guy, wasn't it?
Yeah, but he passed away right after they filmed that movie.
Did he? Oh.
Yeah. He died back in, let me see here.
Well, it was only released this year.
Yeah, but I think they filmed it like a year or two ago. It's been, hold on, let me look. That's not what I want. Damn it. Ballerina movie. It's Riddick. Yeah, he died back in March of 2023. So they filmed that movie 2 or 3 years ago.
Oh yeah,
They just took forever releasing it.
yeah.
Unfortunately, unless they do him with AI, he's not going to be making another appearance.
Yeah, probably not.
I'm curious to see what they come out with next as far as that series, because they came out with that little mini series. Was that on Netflix?
Yeah, the one that was named after the hotel.
Yeah.
Here comes David.
And so far, I've liked all the little spin-offs they've done. I think they were all like this movie and the little mini series they did. I liked both of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Afternoon, evening all.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi, David.
What's up, Bill?
You get your venue sorted out?
Don't go there.
Oh dear.
The room we booked,
Uh-huh.
the ceiling's collapsed.
Oh shit.
Hey, Jim.
So
Yes.
that guy screwed everything all up for you?
Hey, the bad weather caused the ceiling to collapse, so we had the option to delay, cancel, or find an alternative. So they've got a little area that's got it's like a little room, but it's got like a sectioned off with a curtain.
Hmm.
And they said we can use that, so I was like, "Fuck it, take that." I don't give a
That's where you're gonna have the wedding?
Yeah. I think Laura would kill me if I tried cancelling it again. Hey, Brenda.
You watching Tulsa King, Bill?
Hey,
See
Scarefly.
the first episode yet? Are you watching that, Mark?
I've seen it all up until this series. I've not watched this series yet. I've not watched the one that came out at weekend.
Oh, but you've seen the other 2 seasons?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'll watch that. I'll probably watch that tomorrow.
Yeah, I was hoping they were going to release the first 2 episodes because they seem to be doing that with a lot of shows, but they only release the one episode.
I think we should only ever release the one.
What?
Release the
I'm
one,
pro-
and then
There's
make
been-
everybody wait 6 months for the next one.
Fuck you! I'm not waiting that long.
Listen,
Fucking
if I-
season would take 10 years.
if I have to put up with this sort of shit, you guys can.
I've got to catch up with Strange New Worlds as well. I think.
And then
I think they've had another 2 episodes out on that.
And then Dusty got me hooked on Landman. That's going to be coming out, I think, in October. I think the new episode of that or new season. Landman is really good. If you like Tulsa King, you'll like Landman. Billy Bob Thornton, I think, did pretty good in that.
Getting cold again here. It's down to 11 degrees. It's 49 Fahrenheit.
You don't have to tell me it's bloody cold.
Mm. Well, we're supposed to be having nice sunny days, but only up to about 15, 16 degrees till next weekend, and then it's going to rain again.
Yeah, it is, Dusty. It's really good. I like it.
Well, I went to football tonight to watch Basel United. I wish I hadn't bothered. How shite that was.
How did it go?
Well, he lost 3-1.
That's not,
And Sylvester Stallone got interviewed the other night and said they're going to be starting the filming of season 4 in the next couple months.
And
All right.
yeah, I thought I would use it as a tester for my charity event, see how I cope with the weather. And I'm going to tell you now, fucking freezing.
Yeah.
Oh, you'd like it, Bill. I guarantee you'll like Landmail.
And if it's fucking freezing now, God knows it's going to be like in 5 fucking weeks.
Yeah.
I know, and they left it on such a cliffhanger last season, but I'm not going to say what's happened. So,
Yeah. So, you've got a portable power supply in your mark.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you
Not a
walk,
big-
don't worry. If you walk behind and power a heater, yeah, and somebody can blow the heat at me.
that's why I like Ryan Hall, Brenda. I like watching him. He's actually very good with the weather.
I am seriously regretting going to football because my area is all messed up. You can tell Laura's been sat at my table.
Oh, Bill's coming in.
hey, Bill.
Right? No, he hadn't connected yet. Gotta wait till his microphone turns off. Now you can. Now you can hear him.
Okay.
Hey,
Hey.
Bill.
Oh,
Hi, Bill.
What's up, guys? Yeah, Tulsa King's awesome. Landman, I've seen a lot of shorts out of that show. They're all funny.
oh, it's good. Like I said, if you like Tulsa King, it's right up there with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
They
No.
def
He,
they
he's,
definitely.
he's, good. He's a good actor. Surprised he's doing television.
Why does Jim keep telling me to stop swearing? He doesn't want Paul to hear that language.
He is fragile. Gotta be
You're
Could be
breaking up
fine.
real bad. Where are you at, Bill?
probably. Hold on. You turn that off.
Oh, there you go. You sound way better now.
Yeah, I know. I had a fan. I'm laying here in bed actually, and hold on, there it is, and that's why my camera's not on. I don't have a shirt on. I don't want to get you all worked up. But I have a little fan that I run next to the bed, and it was going, so that was probably making my microphone want to cut out, you know. But anyway, yeah, no, those shows look good. That show looks good. Tulsa King is good. Saw the first episode. It's good. Just continues right on being good, you know. Now they got new bad guys for him to deal with this season. So I mean,
Don't
that's
say
the
too
premise.
much, Mark. Don't say too much. So Mark ain't watched it yet.
Well, it's only been one episode. I can't really share all that much, you know. But it's like every you know the new season. So now you got new enemies, you know. So uh, and the old Guinea's going to take him on. So pretty good. I mean, I was a little surprised what they did to that old man right off the bat. You know.
Yeah, I left it on a nice little cliffhanger till next week.
Yeah, and well, I don't know about cliffhanger. I'd imagine he's medium rare. You know, uh, you know, just for talking to him. So sure, he's going to scorch earth. So yeah,
I know he donates a lot of money, Brenda. I don't know. Well, he says he does. I don't know for sure 'cause I'm not in his inner circle, but
Oh,
it's talking about Ryan Hall on YouTube who does the weather.
oh,
And he just, to me, he has a more professional setup than some of the news agencies do.
Well, that
It
ain't
seems to
right.
be really good.
News isn't news agencies just a woman who stood in front of a green screen with a skimpy dress on, going, "Wind's going to blow in from here, 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 and here."
yeah.
I'm not sure because I don't hear the news half the time when they're doing it.
Yeah, I believe there may be some meteorologist backing her up there, David, with with the information ahead of time so that
Yeah.
she can show her assets, her weather assets. There you go.
Yeah. Why can't they just be honest and say it's going to be fucking cold? Lump it.
Like if you watch weather on Naked News, you won't retain any of it.
Well, David, there's a
Like,
reason they don't say that in Florida because it's never fucking cold. So there you go.
Right, it's always fucking cold here.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
can't wait till winter.
every couple of years or so, we get about a week of colder weather or two. Just to say we did.
I can't wait till winter time rolls around. I'm sick of the heat.
Bill, you never get any snow where you're at, do you?
We had
No.
no, not really, no, but we had kind of a dusting one year.
Oh, okay.
It lasted about 10 minutes, but it was there. I mean, it actually got cold and I felt a little concerned about my exposed plumbing. We actually have, the water pipe actually comes up out of the ground and then into the house in the backyard. And I shouldn't have worried. It's under pressure. It have to be pretty damn cold to burst that. But
Right.
still, I still remember one year I wrapped that pipe because I think it went into the 20s.
I mean, could it snow in Florida? Yeah, but it would have to be like the perfect conditions.
It does. It's just rare.
It can snow anywhere.
Right.
Just very, very rare. Let's see. When was the Let's Ask? Am I still working? Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, because I'm searching something. All right. Now maybe up in northern Florida, up towards Georgia, way up in north, maybe. When has it snowed in Florida? Let's see what Google has to say. I mean, I'd rather South Florida would be a better question. Just to give Google a chuckle. Oh, look at that. The thing knew my question.
When
All right.
Google comes back and goes, "Be serious, man."
Yeah, 1774. All right, I don't want to go back that far.
1774?
Jesus Christ. While snowfall in Florida is rare, it has occurred numerous times, particularly in the northern part of the state. Yeah, well, the most significant and widespread events happened during historic cold snaps, with the Florida Panhandle seeing the most frequent and highest accumulations. The first recorded instance was in 1774, when residents described the unfamiliar sight as extraordinary white rain. They
This is when Paul was just a boy, just a wee
didn't
lad.
even know what it was. Yeah, when Paul was a boy. You remember that, Paul?
Yeah.
All right, the
Oh,
Panhandle actually, the Panhandle
was
had
out building the snowman.
Panhandle had a blizzard in January 2025 this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember that. They got snow up there, yeah.
Pensacola got 8.9 inches.
I could see the panhandle getting snow, but like me and you're even farther south than me, it would be a very rare thing.
Oh yeah, I'm a couple hours south. Yeah, we got Tallahassee. They're talking about this is all way up north. Fort Myers.
Panhandle's 4 or 5 hours from where I'm at. So
Here we go. January 19th, 1977. This is the only time on record that snow fell in Miami and other parts of South Florida. So it must have been frost that I saw in the morning, not snow, I guess. Other parts of South Florida, which flurry is extending as far south as Homestead. Wow. Yeah, it was a combination of two Arctic cold fronts. That was 1977.
Year
The
I
white,
was
Chri- the white Christmas of 1989, North Florida. Another North Florida, Panhandle.
I would think that the ground would be so warm that the snow wouldn't accumulate on the ground.
No, it doesn't.
Jim.
It's not frozen, so no, it doesn't accumulate. Oh, 2006. A light dusting of snow fell over parts of Central Florida. Maybe that's what I remember, because that's right when I came down here. Well, December 2006, so I just missed it.
You talking about Jim? You Canadians know nothing about winter.
Yeah.
I don't want to burst your bubble there, Justin, but you guys get call it a hurricane. We just call them gale force winds or a Scottish breeze.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I've only been in a category 3, so is the highest I've been in. So
That's
Yeah.
it.
Well, yeah, it's
And if it gets really foggy, it's just referred to as a sea mist.
Sea mist, huh?
A cat
Uh-huh.
should agree with like for Laura farting in the morning.
wow.
Huh.
Just
Take cover for a few seconds, it's over.
keep racking all that ammo up before the wedding. We had snow a few times when I was in North Carolina. We actually had a snowball fight outside our apartment complex with like 10 other apartments, and one apartment had to bitch about it. Everybody else was outside having fun throwing snowballs at each other, and one apartment got mad because the side of their wall got hit a couple times. And they came out bitching at everybody.
Well, it snows in the Carolinas.
Yeah, it snowed 2 or 3 times, like really, really good when I was there. I was there for about 7 years. It didn't snow there that often where I was in.
Yeah,
I
we had a
wasn't
bit of
in
we had a bit of snow in northeastern Pennsylvania.
if you were up in the mountains, you got a lot of snow pretty regularly every year, but I was only like 40 minutes from Wilmington, so I was real close to the coast.
Hmm.
I actually almost went off the road one day. I was taking one of my friends. We were going back to his house. We hit some black ice, and I was able to drift the car just right to stay on the road. Otherwise, we would have went right down into a ditch.
Move. Move. Get.
Uh,
You got any thunderstorms by you right now, Justin?
I haven't heard any thunder, but it was raining real hard when I was on my way home from Haines City.
Yeah, it just stopped here. It's been thundering for 2 hours. We had a lot of stormy, little bit of a storm come through.
Well, we started getting rain about 3:30, but yeah, there's some moving over us now.
It,
Some more.
and my wife was happy about it because my dogs didn't panic. I guess they've finally outgrown it. It's only taken them 12 years.
Either that or they're losing their hearing, one or the other.
Or they're just getting older. They don't feel like getting excited.
No,
Andrew.
we're in the green part of the storm right now, but there's some thunder clouds heading towards us. I just looked at the radar.
There's always a chance of that this time of year, Justin.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for letting us know, Andrew.
What's up?
It tells what our weather's like in Florida from the Carolinas there, Andrew.
I'm trying to
Tell us
figure out
about
what
the-
part.
Well,
Well, hold on. I'm
Tell
trying
us-
to figure out what part of the conversation he's referring to because we've been talking weather for
I
like
don't
10
know. He
minutes.
said, I don't know. He just said we get weather.
because Justin just said storm clouds are coming towards him right now.
Okay. And this has to do with the time of year somehow. But anyway, you get snow where you're at, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Mm, yeah.
One,
And
at least once every winter, or every other winter.
Oh,
So
Mhm.
definitely.
yeah, that's not a definite. Once every other winter is not a definite anything. It may snow, it may not.
It-
That's what that is.
Well, I mean, I was in North Carolina in the area I was in for 7 years, and we only got like 3, maybe 4 times in that 7 years.
If
It's
you're
not diff-
if you're close enough to the mountains, you will get snow. If you're high enough in the mountains.
yeah.
Well, when I lived in the desert, we lived down in the valley, and we're surrounded by massive mountain ranges, and those always had snow on them in the winter.
Mm-hmm.
The
But
valley
it would-
storm.
It would come down, but as soon as it hit the ground, it'd melt. We actually snowed in the desert where I lived quite a bit. It just never stuck to the ground.
It's funny, we all live in the same country and we have totally different experiences. Up in the Northeast, it wasn't whether you were going to get snow, it's just when the first snow was going to come.
Oh
You
yeah,
know.
definitely.
Oh, you lived up north too, Andrew?
Yeah, I used to live in Albany, New York.
Albany gets its share of snow, that's for
Oh
sure.
yeah.
Yeah. I had in-laws who lived in, was it Rochester or Buffalo? Anyway, they were way up there. You know, they were from Canada originally. And they got this big storm through there. It was, well, we thought was a big storm. It was like 20 something inches. And so my ex-wife called her parents. And we were like, "Is everything okay?" And I said, "What do you mean?" So we got like 2 feet of snow. I said, "Yeah, we cleared that out. Yeah, we cleared that out already." It's like, so what?
Well, because
Yeah.
near Syracuse, there was at least 40 inches of snow sitting on the ground as of about February, at least,
Hmm.
and they usually get 120.
Well, over the course of the winter, yeah,
Yeah,
I guess. Yeah.
but up by Watertown, right off the lake, they get pounded every single year.
Mm.
Hey, Bill, have you had any ice in your area? Not ice from weather. I'm talking about the federal agents.
No, I was just going to say I got an ice maker in the kitchen, but aside from that,
I was gonna say because
No.
they've been all over our county for the last couple of days.
oh really?
Yeah, dude, there is cops fucking
How
everywhere.
many arrests did they do today, Justin?
274, I think.
Good for them.
There is state troopers and sheriff deputies and ICE agents all over the place right now in our county. I mean, literally, I was driving every 2 minutes. There was a big pullover where they had a bunch of work trucks pulled over on the side of the road every couple miles. It was like
Um,
all day long today.
Was there any sighting of Tom Homan?
I doubt it.
He's like God. He's everywhere. Hey,
They're running
I-
operations all over the country.
Mhm.
all over the country. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen anything here, but I mean, but Port St. Lucie is like all residential. I don't know that we have the migrant workers really here that other parts of Florida are going to have. And we got plenty of Spanish people. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I don't think that the work is here for the.
You'll definitely know if they're there. If they're doing it like they're doing it here.
No, they're definitely not here. Not yet. It's
Well,
funny. I saw a protester on it. You know, sometimes we get the protesters cross the Roosevelt Bridge and they hold their signs up. They don't
Mhm.
cause any problems or anything, but they stay on the side. And I was coming over. Oh, there's a sign. One single little old lady holding his sign up saying, "It's our duty to fight tyrants," or something like that. I don't know. Just all by
Thank goodness.
herself. Like
Thank
nobody
goodness.
coming to her, nobody beeping for her, you know, just standing there holding a sign up. Whatever.
Well, I mean, I guess good on her. I mean, she's sticking by her.
Yeah, no, hey,
guns, I
it's her
guess.
right. She's not bothering anybody, you know.
But they're not going to stand in the road in Florida because you can legally run them over now if they get
Oh,
if they're
yeah.
fucking with you. they're
Well,
not stupid.
you know, even if they couldn't legally do it, I've seen the drivers here.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
You know, I don't want to cross the street for real, let alone try to stop the traffic.
Yeah, you're right, Jim. The lack of, I've noticed over the years, the snow is getting less and less. When I was a kid, there used to be snow piled out by the road 6, 8 feet deep. We used to tunnel in it and make little huts. Don't get any of that now.
They bill another couple days. Open carry goes into effect.
What
Ooh.
goes into effect?
Open carry.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the courts, the appellate court decided that it was unconstitutional Florida's law against it, and they overturned it.
Huh.
But a lot of the sheriffs have been putting videos out explaining like the new rules and stuff. They pretty
Yeah,
much
we
just
had-
said don't go to schools and don't go into businesses and don't want them there.
Right.
Otherwise
We
you get a
already
felony charge.
my business already put the signs up. You know, no weapons. But you know, you shouldn't really have to. Any place that serves alcohol, you're really not supposed to carry into those anyway. Did you know that?
Oh
Like,
yeah, I know that, but you shouldn't
conceal it.
anyway. It's just smart not
What
to.
about the
because-
bank?
It's just smart
You allowed
not
to carry in the bank?
but
Yeah.
part of concealed carry was you don't carry it into a bar. What were you saying?
What about banks? You allowed to carry in banks?
No, never,
No, no.
no. Unless you'd like to get shot, you know, you could do that.
My neighbor on a number of occasions has forgotten that his carry is on his hip and walked into the bank, done his business at the bank and walked out with it still on his hip.
Well, it's an open carry state, right?
Yeah, but
Mhm.
you
but
can't walk
yeah,
into a
but
bank.
you can't walk into banks with them, Paul.
Oh,
And you
really?
can't walk into
Period.
air.
If
Or-
you got if I got a license to carry, I can carry anywhere.
No,
No,
that's not how it works. No.
no, you can't carry on
You-
school properties like universities and public schools. If a business puts a sign out, you cannot walk in there with it, even if it's concealed. You're not supposed to.
You can't walk
And-
into, you can't go in a bar, you can't go in a bank, you can't go in a police station, you can't go in a courthouse, you can't go into an airport. There's plenty of places you can't carry, even with the RTC.
You definitely can't go into a prison.
And I know all these
No.
things because that's part of what they teach you when you get your RTC, and I have mine. So
But if you walk like in a public park, you'd be fine. Like if you're out in
Right.
public.
So you can open carry where you can go and commit a murder, but you can't open carry in the safe places. Got it.
So can you get on a bus open carrying?
I don't know
I
about
suppose
public
that would be down to the
transportation, but
driver, really.
I don't think you would be able to on public
You're-
transportation. I don't
Yeah.
know.
You'd be allowed to open carry like out in where you lived in Arizona, right?
Arizona's open carry. I'm not
yeah,
in Arizona.
they've been
No,
open
you-
carry.
Put it in
They've been
Arizona.
open carry a long time, actually.
Yeah. I think there's 30, they're like 30 or 40 states now that allow it.
I thought it was 30. It might be 36, something like that.
Yeah, it's somewhere between 30 and 40.
They can open carry in Virginia Beach, Virginia.
And how would you know that, Mr. Know-it-all?
That's Jason.
Yeah, Jason with that fucking cannon he carries on the side.
Oh. He does like that thing.
It's nearly big.
Yeah, I was right. There is 30. As of September 2025, Florida and 35 other states allow some form of open carry, with most allowing permitless open carry, while others require a permit or a license.
So that's
However, laws vary by state.
next Tuesday.
Or permitless on everything.
Because certain states you need to have a course to train you how to use the pistol properly in order to get a permit.
Well, that's something you should do automatically anyway. You shouldn't have to
Other
be told to
states
do
you
that.
don't need to take the course.
Well, yeah, that's what we're talking about here.
Hmm.
Yeah, but like I said, that's just a smart thing to do right off the bat. I mean, if you've never shot a gun before.
I agree 100%.
In these states, any individual legally allowed to possess a firearm can carry it openly without a permit. Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, Florida, Idaho, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, New Hampshire, New Mexico, North Carolina, Ohio, Oklahoma, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Vermont, West Virginia, and Wyoming. And the states that require a permit for open carry, quite a few less. Colorado, Pennsylvania, Virginia, Washington, and Wisconsin.
Must have been a real slow news day in the UK.
So Louisiana still hasn't got it then.
What about Louisiana?
Has that not got it?
Yeah, I said Louisiana. They got constitutional carry. Constitutional carry means no restriction no restrictions, no license necessary. They call it constitutional carry.
If you're a vet.
States with limited or more restrictive laws, some states have very specific rules for open carry, while others may have stricter regulations. California, Delaware, Georgia, Michigan, North Dakota, Oregon, and South Dakota. I'm sorry, South Carolina.
And aren't they allowed to carry wherever they are if they're a vet?
No. No, vets. It's easier for a vet to get a concealed carry license. You can't just, oh, I'm a vet and just walk around. No, that's not true.
Okay.
Yeah, they got some kind of rules pertaining to vets. I know in Louisiana where Joe lives.
Yeah, like I said, it can be easier for them to get an open. If they were trained in the military, they don't have to take. I believe they don't have to take the course. If they could show they were weapons trained in the military. Corrections officers, another one that would just automatically get it just by asking for it. Police officers, of course, and corrections. Anybody having to do with anything like that, but open carry in Florida as of September 25th.
Way to go, Jim.
They originally said the 28th, but then they changed it a few days after they said that. When they started saying the 25th. So apparently they had to wait a couple weeks for any appeals from the courts, but obviously they're the ones that overturned it, so there was no appeals. It was pretty unanimous. So
I thought you said 30th of September 25, not September 25th.
no, they were saying the 28th originally, what I heard when I saw a couple videos on it, but then I don't know what changed, and they changed it to the 25th. So might have been something with the courts.
I like the idea of people being trained, to be honest with you.
I agree.
I'd be interested.
I mean, and I'll tell you, if you're not ready to pull that trigger, don't pull a gun out, because if you're not ready to pull that trigger, they're going to kill you with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Believe it or not.
And even if you're familiar with guns and you can buy one and know exactly how to tear it apart, load it, all that crap, You should
Mm.
still go to the range and get familiar with that particular weapon. And get familiar with that particular weapon. Just so you know
You should.
how it works and everything.
I agree, Justin, 100%.
Get the feeling for it. But that's what TJ talking about. He wanted to get a gun. I said, for the love of God, take a course, TJ. He's gonna end up shooting his dick or something off.
Yeah, I can't even imagine him, being in that kind of a situation. And then all the guy would have to say is like, boop. And then he'd start laughing. And then the gun would, the gun would be gone.
TJ laughing and shooting a gun.
Oh, I could just see him clapping with the gun in his hand. Every time he claps his hand, it goes off. Just firing random rounds in there.
Can you see that, Paul?
Yeah.
JD put it.
That'd give him a new image of shooting his mouth off.
He said, look how everyone carrying guns turns out. And he put a link in there for the OK Corral fight scene from Tombstone.
Who did that?
JD in the chat.
Conservatives carry guns to defend themselves. The other side carries guns to shoot at people. It's pretty funny. How ironic.
Mm-hmm. But one of the craziest has to be Miss AOC from New York City. Talking about guns.
She's a wackadoodle.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Fortunately, New York's gone, dude. Just give it up.
Yeah.
And then California passed a law, was it yesterday or today, saying that it's illegal for federal agents to wear masks in the state of California.
They're
how the fuck you gonna enforce that?
They're not. They're not. It's all politics. It's bullshit. He wants to run for president someday. Maybe in 28. It's all baloney. He knows he can't enforce that. You can't enforce it. They're federal agents, you dumbasses. You just can't do it.
Yeah, what are you going to tell your local PD to go arrest them because they have a mask on and see how well that turns out?
Yeah, that's not going to happen. They wouldn't do it anyway.
Federal law supersedes local law anyway.
Well, especially when it comes to a federal agent. It's whatever.
Justin, you have a message from Jim.
And he's trying to act like a tough guy. What are you afraid of? Yeah, let's see you go out there and do
That's
what they
true
do.
too, Jim.
That scumbag governor of that state, he made that comment. What are you afraid of? Like they're scared of something, these guys. They're actually the ones putting their bodies out there. They just don't want their families to pay for it because of the doxing whatever. I don't even want to talk about it. I get upset.
But I heard the governor of California made threats against Kristi Noem. So now Secret Service is investigating.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, it makes it seem like they're trying to get the whack nuts to do something for them, in their stead. A call to arms.
Like that lady that was out there on the bridge that Bill saw. She'd be way more comfortable living in California.
Yeah, I imagine she would. Yeah. Was it tyrant or was it what's the word she had on there? Was it tyrant? Was it
Tyrone?
It's like, I don't know. It's pretty funny. He was elected, but it's somehow a hostile takeover because your side didn't win. I don't know.
Well, I don't understand the logic of enforcing the law is somehow being a tyrant.
I don't know. Yeah. No, I don't know.
I don't get that.
I don't get it either. And he's well within their legal rights to do it, and it was part of his campaign promises, You know, the Democrats claimed that they were going to do something about it too, and they just never did. And you could tell they never planned on it because obviously not, since you're fighting it tooth and nail.
Yeah, and it really didn't take long at all to get that border under control.
Nope.
No,
Took
no,
a
what,
couple
an
weeks.
it's like an afternoon.
Yeah.
I'm just saying 2 weeks at best is what I'm saying for them to really get everything in place. But even then, it didn't take long at all to get down to just a few,
Are-
from thousands of crossings to just a handful a day.
Are they opening another organization station where they can bring in illegal immigrants and process them and send them off to other posts?
No, they're not doing that. No.
Wait, hold on. Are you talking about because they shut down that alligator Alcatraz or whatever?
Yeah, because I heard that they were
Oh,
opening one up
they-
near Jacksonville.
They already had other ones set up ready to go anyway. That one
Yeah,
just
and what are they
made
going to say
new-
about that? It's a former prison. Are they going to say that it doesn't meet some kind of, because that's how they're trying to shut down Alligator Alcatraz. They're saying because the ground studies weren't done. It's a former airport, for Christ's sakes.
Well,
You know, now
Yes.
you know they had jet fuel and okay, you know, that they all of a sudden they're worried about the effects on the environment near the Everglades. They're so full of shit. It's just crazy. They couldn't
Well,
shut
that-
it down the right way. I mean, not the right way.
yeah, but
The way
guys,
they wanted to.
yeah,
Huh?
just have to let you know. If you're gonna preach this law, you have to accept it, right? It's gonna come back. When you guys go to the moon in February, them Martians are gonna be fucking gathering you all up and putting you in camps. I'm
Well,
only
we
joking,
should-
by the way. Apparently, NASA's going to the moon in February.
Why would the Martians
Interesting.
be on the moon?
I don't know. All right,
There's so many. Oh God, there's so many damn conspiracy theories about the moon.
no, NASA are sending a manned craft back to the moon in February.
That would be the first.
First one in
what?
50 years.
Yeah.
The last one was what, back in the 70s? Sometime in the 70s
Something like that.
or 80s, maybe? No, 70s.
It's actually a scrap metal merchant going out there to collect all the rubbish that you left already.
I heard they want to go to the southern, like the Antarctic of the moon.
That's where you can't go there. That's where the Wensleydale cheese is.
Well, that's where they claim the aliens are up there. If you listen to conspiracy theories, they're on the dark side of the moon.
Pink
Or
Floyd.
Oh,
the
they're going
dark
to the
side of
moon.
Uranus.
All right,
You
I'm
imagine
jumping off.
them-
I'll catch
them-
y'all later.
Us in the future having manned shots to Uranus. How would you ever explain that? I got tickets to Uranus.
You don't need tickets. You ain't going anywhere near it.
Paul, if you're that interested in it, there's a website called Pornhub, and there's a lot of gay porn on there.
Okay, Justin, you got to go.
yeah.
You went.
He's
But
gone back. He's gone back to his own planet, penis.
But I think there's a place in, I think it's Missouri, also called Uranus.
I don't know. Maybe Bill knows.
I was reading about alligator. You know, it's still open, right? Anyway, well, knows what? What were you talking about?
Andrew says he thinks that there's a city in where Utah called.
I think it's out near Missouri, also called Uranus.
It's
Why would I
probably
know
a
anything?
small-
Why would I
small
know
town.
anything? Why would I know anything about Uranus?
The only thing you need to know
There's a-
about Uranus is behind you.
Because I've heard there's a chocolate factory there too.
There was definitely a TV show, Eureka.
Well, I liked Eureka. That was fun.
Yeah.
That was a very good show. I heard LA SWAT was called to Gordon Ramsay's house.
What?
Play SWAT.
Yeah. Yep, SWAT called to Gordon Ramsay's house in L.A.
That's awesome. Somebody swatted Ramsey. That's great. Yeah, there's a town of Uranus in Missouri. Yeah. And apparently they have a fudge factory.
Mm-hmm.
What's it called? Butt fudge?
Uranus Fudge Factory and General Store in Uranus, Missouri. Yeah, I bet you Don's been there. Mudball.
Think so?
Yeah, and he's from Missouri or is he Mississippi? Missouri, right? Yeah,
I
Missouri.
think he's Missouri.
Yeah, he's from Missouri. Well, I'll have to ask him if he's had any fudge from Uranus.
Let's see.
All kinds of pictures. Looks nice.
Well, it probably
Yes.
is a good tourist stop, you know?
I'd imagine.
Everybody get pictures from Uranus, you know?
It looks like it's near the middle of the, almost exactly in the middle of the state.
I was going to make a comment about it being right in the middle of your butt, but I was going to say that makes sense. Oh.
You're very quiet there, Mark.
I'm reading a message I've got.
Would you get a message from Uranus?
No, it was worse. It's from Joe.
From Joe?
Yeah, just explaining the veterans carry in Louisiana.
Ah.
Yeah, but anybody can carry Louisiana.
Get your fucking ass on here.
I mean, he's saying that, but anybody can carry. They have open carry in Louisiana.
Yeah, but they've got concealed carry
Oh,
veterans without a permit.
well, I don't know. I know here you had to get your permit, but being a veteran meant all you had to basically do was pay for it. You don't have to take the class, apparently.
But if they do want a concealed carry permit, they've got to go through all the standard training course.
You
Right.
can get a concealed over there, right, Mark?
No,
You can't carry a gun at all over here.
run in the UK at all.
No,
can't
there's no handguns are illegal in there in their fine
No,
little country.
They're not illegal.
Oh yeah, okay,
If
carry
you-
one.
You can't carry one, but you can own one if you've got a firearms certificate.
And you have to have it locked up in a cabinet.
Yeah.
I'll just have it on open display.
And you can pretty much only use them at gun ranges. Because I used to be a member of a gun club.
So what's your favorite one to shoot, Mark?
Yeah, what's the point of having it locked up in a cabinet? What does that do
Yeah.
for you?
Well, you tell the bad guys, hang on, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Well,
Pretty funny. While we're laying here, I just reach over next to my bed. Oh, look, a gun! I got one in my hand right now. That was easy.
yeah, but you won't be allowed to do that in the UK. You could literally only use it when you went to a
Gun
recognized
Gun range or hunting.
Yeah.
So if someone's robbing you, what do you do? Invite them to the gun range with you so you can shoot them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Thanks for stopping in. Hey, let's go. Let's head on over to Lotus.
I guess you sell more baseball bats than anything else, Mark.
No, not allowed to carry baseball.
I would say that the two favorite ones when I was shooting was the 357 Magnum and the 9mm auto.
Ooh,
So you can't
that's
even
nice.
you can't even have shotguns loaded at the house, right?
No,
Wow.
But a shotgun license is different to a firearms license. There are quite a lot of farmers have got shotgun licenses so that they can use shotguns on their farms to shoot vermin.
Just shoot like bear and wolves and that sort of stuff.
And we don't get much in the way of bear or wolves, come to think of it. But
Okay,
But-
Jim, you have a good evening yourself, buddy.
Night, Jim.
more like foxes and rabbits
Russell.
and crows.
Well, crows are more of a nuisance.
Mm.
Yeah, especially if you can't get your finger up there just to get it.
But I mean, a lot of places where you can do clay pigeon shooting with shotguns as well.
See, now I'm reading AI here, and according to them, in England, it is possible to own certain firearms, but gun ownership is considered a privilege, not a right, and is subject to some of the world's strictest controls. You must have a valid firearms certificate issued by the police, and most handguns and automatic weapons are completely prohibited.
Yeah, it's air rifles you can have.
Mhm.
And BB guns.
What about like
I just
pellet
used
gun?
that were hired out at the range.
Yeah, what
Says
about
to
an
own-
air gun, like a pellet gun?
Yes.
To own, well, I think it's on
As long
here.
as long as you got a license.
To own a gun, and you need a license for an air gun. God almighty. To own a gun in
Wow.
England, you must obtain either a firearm certificate, FAC, or a shotgun certificate, SGC, from your local police force. A firearm certificate is required for rifles, air rifles above a certain power,
Yeah.
and shotguns with a magazine capacity greater than 2. You must demonstrate good reason for owning each specific firearm, such as for sport shooting, pest control, or legitimate work-related purpose. Self-defense is not considered a valid reason. Wow.
Wow,
Each-
that's the primary one over here.
Yeah, each weapon is individually listed on a certificate by type, caliber, and serial number. Shotgun certificates are required for most shotguns with non-detachable magazine holding no more than 2 cartridges.
Yeah,
Oh.
so just
No,
breach,
that's for
That's-
no, that's for a breech. That's for a breech loader. Which is fine, I guess. I don't know. A good reason is not legally required for ownership of a shotgun. So you could just have a shotgun because you want one. That's nice. But they're not talking about automatic shotgun. Anything that holds more than 2, you need a firearm license.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you can't have a pump shotgun.
no,
No, he's talking about a split it, like a breech loader, like the one I got under the bed in the other room.
No,
Background check.
either side by side or over under, right?
And here's another interesting fact for you. If
Hmm.
you walk outside with a water pistol and hold it in a menacing position, you can also be arrested for that.
Yeah.
So if someone looks over here at the wrong time, you've got one in the pool, you
It
could get
depends.
arrested.
It depends what you're saying. If you're in a threatening demeanor, then yes, because
Doesn't the water pistol have to look like a gun for anything to actually trigger to actually? I mean, if it looks like one of those blue, red, and yellow.
basically, if you pulled a water pistol out on me and I felt threatened, even just because I misjudged it, you could be arrested.
So
Yeah,
in other
so-
words, what you're saying is that if it looks like a pistol and it's a water pistol, you're in trouble.
It didn't even have to
Things
look like
might-
a water
things-
pistol.
Mark, things might have changed since you owned a handgun, because it says most
No, I don't.
handguns.
I never owned one. I just used
Oh.
to use ones at the gun range.
Oh, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about owning one. Most handguns largely banned after the Dunblane massacre.
Yeah.
Except for specific uses or long barrel types meeting certain criteria and used at approved ranges.
Mm.
Yeah.
I completed training and I could have got a firearms license and bought a gun. I just didn't feel like it.
Strangely enough, though,
It's
you are
just-
you are legally allowed to own a tank.
You
Yeah, I
can't
believe
buy a gun, but you can buy a tank.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, but it wouldn't have a gun on it.
Oh, it'd have a gun on it, but it wouldn't be a functioning one.
Yeah, you have to debunk the gun.
Well, if you shoot water out of it, somebody's going to arrest you.
That would be classed as seriously menacing.
A lot of the problems with that was when we had the spate of people throwing acid at people, and
Yeah.
they read that they could always put acid in a water pistol.
Yeah.
Well, except it would eat a water pistol, acid would.
No, it
You
wouldn't.
you could put
Acid-
alcohol in it or something, but
It doesn't cost it.
One of the
not
reasons why the toy gun law is because it had people adapting Nerf guns.
Adapting them for what?
To make them into proper guns.
A Nerf gun, a plastic gun.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
They're classed as one shot guns. That it's like a 3D printed gun. You
Uh-huh.
gotta be careful. You got to be careful because even a 3D printed gun, it can backfire and kill yourself.
Yeah.
Of course.
Or it could, as you're holding it, it could go boom.
As you're holding it, it could go boom.
Mhm.
I think when you ignite the bullet and it expands the gases in the barrel and the plastic barrel doesn't hold up, then it goes boom.
Mhm.
But I mean, I don't know why you'd convert a Nerf gun. That sounds ridiculous. Those things are
Because we
just
can't get
thin-
real guns.
They're thin well,
That's why
well,
3D,
easier to make one out of. All right, whatever. I guess we're
3D
better at making guns here.
3D printed guns are usually made with a carbon fiber lining to the barrel to give them extra strength.
They're single use. After a use, they'll be all melted and wrecked. I don't think they're meant to just carry and use. There, boss.
Yeah.
You're saying
Oh,
carbon fiber. Fire once and that's it. You're lucky you didn't kill yourself.
Mm.
I don't know. Well, whatever. Oh,
Good night, Mr. Skyfly.
this is Doubtfire. What?
No, Skyfly just went to bed.
Oh,
Well, for dinner, actually.
Missed Doubtfire.
Oh, that was a good movie.
No, it's funny. We're talking about guns, and you said, Doubtfire.
Yeah, we were misfiring.
Misfire. That's funny. No, that's Doubtfire's daughter, Misfire.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to shoot Ruger pistols. So,
Rugers are nice.
yeah.
What Ruger do you have?
The Ruger I have is a 22.
Oh,
I mean, when I was shooting, I did look at the Ruger that had, it was a 38 and it had interchangeable barrels. It had like a 4-inch barrel and an 8-inch barrel, and you could switch them over.
Yeah, neighbor's got a Colt 50, which is a heavy pistol.
Well, yeah, that's like the Desert Eagle.
Most likely.
what he's saying, Andrew, is that Desert Eagle's a 50 caliber. 50
Yeah.
caliber.
But that's a Smith and Wesson, isn't it? Desert.
Yeah. Because if I were to recommend a brand, I'd recommend either Ruger or Smith and Wesson right now.
Berettas are nice.
Because there's hot debate over certain model. I think it's certain 9 millimeter models of SIG
Mm.
because they go off without even being touched. Couple stories
you-
about a cop not even touching the trigger and it goes off.
Uh-huh. Did you say you thought the Desert Eagle was made by Smith and Wesson?
No.
No,
Not
I
you.
did not.
No, not you. Mark, it sounded like he said that.
Yeah, I did. Is it not?
No, it's not. No.
Ah.
Magnum Research is the company, and they worked with Israeli military industries. I know it was the Israeli military used that gun for years, but no, it wasn't. It's not Smith and Wesson.
Right.
But the old model Desert Eagle, that is a classic.
I knew the Israelis used them, but I guess they don't anymore. They're kind of big, unwieldy.
Yeah. Hard to hide.
I fired one once. It's okay.
I've got two replicas, which are BB guns that are Desert Eagles. They're quite a bit bigger than a 9mm.
I got Ruger. I got Smith and Wesson. I got a bunch of Savage Arms. I got the hell was I just holding? That's a Taurus. A bunch of them. They're all good if you take care of them, for the most part.
I mean, I've handled a Beretta, and they are small
Some of them are very small, yes.
but nice. That belonged to a policeman in the Seychelles who just happened to be my ex's brother-in-law.
Is he still a policeman?
Yeah, he's second in command of the drug squad over there.
Oh. The amount of guns he has access to. Mark, you would have some serious fun.
He carries one.
What brand does he carry then?
A Beretta.
Nice. Nice. So would that be your choice if you could carry?
Maybe. I don't know.
Ooh. Jim said, I just came back on here, Mark. I have a Beretta 92F. That is not small. Depends what kind of Beretta you're talking about.
Hey,
Oh,
Brett is a brand, not a style of gun.
Yeah.
It's what Jim just said.
Yeah, I know it is. They make all sorts of different ones. James Bond carried a Beretta.
No. No,
Mhm.
he carried it. No, he carried it English. He carried a I forget now. It wasn't a Beretta though. Hold on.
I think it was.
No, I'm pretty sure not. A Walter PPK he carried.
Ah, that's right.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good pistol.
Yeah.
My brother has one.
Which one of them will carry the Beretta?
What's that?
Just trying to think which one of the spy movies where there was a Beretta. Oh, one of them, definitely. And it wasn't the cop program called Beretta.
But Jim, that's pretty cool. Brand new Desert Eagle, and New Desert Storm that's never been fired. Since 90, he had it since 92.
It's owned a gun since 92 and never fired it.
Yeah.
Ah, Mark, you were right. Look at this. The primary spy associated with carrying a Beretta is James Bond, who used the Beretta Model 418 in Ian Fleming's first few James Bond novels.
There you go.
In the novels and the
Ooh.
movies, MI6 replaced Bond's Beretta with a Walther PK after the small pistol suppressor got caught and almost got him killed. Oh, so the
Yeah.
Beretta didn't work out for him.
Nope.
And a 418 is only a 25.
Oh, JD is coming in with the facts. Bond was instructed by the armorer Q to replace the Beretta with the powerful Walther PPK.
The Beretta 92 FS in the 1989 movie License to Kill. James Bond, Timothy Dalton, that's why I don't remember it, because what he do one movie, was given a Beretta 92.
Two, I think.
Yeah. It says, yeah, well, I believe you. I've never seen the movie.
But I mean, he like the fourth James Bond one.
I guess that was his original gun. People complained about it though, because it's just they claim that that's not a big enough caliber for him to be defending himself. Yeah. Question of caliber: the Beretta Model 418 small caliber was not considered powerful enough for the needs of a secret agent. I guess.
But I would have thought the size was what mattered rather than the caliber.
Who was the actor that played? I don't know what it was, but he professed the 44 Magnum.
That was Harry Callahan.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, Mark.
Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
Mark.
Magnum 4.
Apparently, it's not the size.
powerful handgun in the world. So I got a question for you. You feel lucky, punk?
Yeah.
Mark, it's not the size.
To blow your head clean off.
Mark, it's not the size. It's how you use it.
Yeah.
It's a good one, David.
Apparently.
Allegedly.
That's what I hear anyway.
That's what Laura tells him every day.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, that's a good pistol, Jim. The Smith & Wesson Shield 45. It's a good gun.
I have an M&P Shield 9mm CCW. That's a good gun. My wife likes it, so she took it. It's not mine anymore. Yeah.
What does CCW stand for?
Concealed carry weapon.
Do you think a lot of people are carrying? Because I don't know. I've got a carry permit, but I don't have a gun. Revolvers. You think that those still popular?
Well, they're less popular than automatics, but they're still out there. I'd like to get myself a nice revolver, like maybe I don't know, like a
38.
357. I've got a 38 revolver.
You can fire 38 slugs out of a 357 anyway.
Well, you can if you want to save a lot of money instead of spending $1.50 a bullet, or whatever it is now.
Yeah.
You can target with 38s. Makes your gun dirty, they say though, but just clean it, I guess. It's fairly easy to clean a revolver anyway. But I'd like probably like a 357. Like a nice chrome Smith and Wesson, just to have. Don't really need it.
That's what I had. I had a nickel-plated 357 Magnum Colt Python.
Oh,
That's a nice gun. Holy crap!
That's a pipe. Oh, Paul, that was a good one.
Would you lose it?
No, I sold it cheap to a friend of mine that sells guns.
I thought you would have kept it just in case.
I got rid of all my guns. I used to have 30-06 semi-automatics. I used to have shotguns and all kinds. I just got rid of them all.
I thought you would have just kept one.
Yeah. Well, that Colt Python was a nice revolver, I'll tell you.
Yeah, yeah, it is. I was looking at those actually.
It was a nickel plated Colt Python.
As I've seen, those are fairly heavy, aren't they, Paul?
357. Oh yeah, you held that in the air. You got to hold double handed, you know.
Because I've heard certain models of revolvers from Colt, as you're holding it, sometimes you pull the trigger and you end up on your butt.
Well, I'm big enough that I don't end up my butt, but
No,
I could
when
see
I-
where a small gal, if she had a Colt Python and she were to fire that, she'd be doing steps backwards.
Oh,
Yeah, I've never heard of a handgun knocking somebody down, but you could actually, like, it could actually end up in your face. You know,
I'll
it's
tell you
gonna
what,
knock you
don't
down
want a
if
python in your face.
if it knocks you off. Well, never again.
well, Jim's got an Anaconda 44 caliber 8-inch. Bought it during Dirty Harry movie.
Are you actually reading that? That sounds
nice,
pretty
man.
fun.
Well,
Yeah.
didn't like the Python, so he bought an Anaconda.
I got an 8-inch Anaconda for you too, baby. Yeah, CCW typically it's like a 2.5-inch barrel, 3-inch barrel, somewhere in there,
Mhm.
3 1/4. You know, it's just
Like a snub.
small enough to conceal.
Yeah, I didn't have the 6-inch barrel. I had the three and a quarter or 3.5-inch barrel.
Yeah.
Just
So
Yeah.
a bit like a snub nose.
Yeah. 2 inches or so. You can do a 2-inch barrel would be a snub nose.
Mm.
Too close to home for me.
but you know they used to make that model with a 6-inch barrel, and that was just too much. That's
Well,
I used to have this old 22 revolver that had a 6-inch barrel. I tell you, it's nice about that. The 22 long out of a 6-inch barrel handgun. Very accurate. Fun
Yeah.
for plinking, you know.
yeah.
mhm.
Plus they're small, so it was like a 10-shot revolver.
Mhm.
But
I didn't know they did 10 shots.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
God.
sure. Whatever it'll
I've
fit.
seen them.
Mm.
Yeah.
Still, Jim, that is still a very, very good pistol. It's
What
probably
is?
very heavy. Jim's talking about his Colt Anaconda 44 cal.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, here's a Ruger 10-shot GP 100,
Ah.
22 long round. Yeah. That's a Ruger makes them.
Mm.
Mine was cheap. I bought mine at a Walmart. back when they used to sell handguns. It wasn't a Ruger though. I think it might have been a Savage Arms. I don't know. It was something cheap. There's
Well-
another weapon I'd like to own. I'd like to own any Henry rifle.
Oh, they're just fucking expensive.
They're what?
Fucking expensive.
Yeah, they are.
Well, just recently, Henry just got caught up from their backlog from during COVID.
In fact, isn't that what Ron's got? Henry.
You mean the one that got us shut down because he was showing it on the air?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a Henry. Yeah. It were pretty. Had all kinds of engraving and stuff done to it.
Mm.
Paul, have you ever shot a Henry rifle?
No.
He may have actually shot a Henry, but it weren't a rifle.
I just like to own one, just to own one. I think they're attractive, whatever, just to have it.
Mm.
Plus the history of the company and everything. It's just interesting.
They're more of a showpiece, though, aren't they?
Yeah, I don't know. They have all different models. Some of them are
Mm.
definitely fancy,
Mm.
and they have also got their lesser expensive ones which are meant to be used, you know.
All right.
But none of them are cheap.
Can you lot get the sour over there as well?
Sig?
The 6 hours?
No.
6 hour,
Is it
yeah.
Sig Sauer?
Of
Yeah.
course.
You can get
Very
6 hour,
popular.
yeah.
Very popular handgun, quality handgun, matter of fact.
Mm.
SIGs are kind of expensive.
You can get
That's-
SIGs here, you can get Glocks, you can get Walter. The list
SIG,
goes on.
let me see. Who had a SIG? What's his name on NCIS? Carried a SIG. The
Gibbs?
guy in Gibbs carried a SIG, yeah.
Mm. Yeah.
That's scary, Jim.
I don't see the text. What's he saying?
There's a video clip on YouTube where a girl, 14 years old, was at the gun range. Her instructor was showing her how to shoot 357 Magnum. When she fired, recoil came back, killed the instructor. You can look it up.
Well, it killed him how? She shot him or she smashed him in the face with it?
Yeah.
Well, he was
I don't know.
according here it says he was showing her how to shoot a 357 Magnum when she fired and the recoil
Recoil.
came back and killed the instructor.
And it doesn't say how.
No.
Mm.
Yes. Well,
Uh-uh.
That's one way of getting away with murder.
oh yeah.
It sounds like horseshit to me.
Oh, unless the hammer went through his neck or something. I don't know.
Through his forehead. I mean, I don't know.
Mm.
Unless he's staring very close to her and it goes back accidentally. Because there's so much
Smacked him in
kick,
the
your
head or
wrists,
something, yeah.
your wrists
Yeah, but
go
if
backwards.
there's recoil, the bullet has already left the gun. So how did the
Yeah.
gun kill him? How did the gun kill him?
I'm guessing it went back, smacked him in the head. That would be my guess.
Yeah, because it was a heavy gun.
You know, that's pretty much what we were saying, wasn't it, Bill?
Yeah, pretty much.
Mm.
Oh, I'm seeing 9-year-old girl.
Why would an instructor be showing a 9-year-old girl how to shoot a 357 Magnum?
Oh, I don't know. In this one, it says it was an Uzi. Trying to wonder if these stories are true.
Yeah.
Well,
Mm.
because there's a bunch of feel good stories and they're written fake just to make you feel good. And they get paid by an AI
Wait,
company.
whoa. Somebody getting killed by a gun is a feel-good story?
No, I'm saying there's a separately feel good stories, and there's a couple that does these stories and they get paid by an AI company, and these stories are fake. Faker than anything.
I'm looking
Yeah,
at
but the word shouldn't be a feel good story. It is a bogus story.
Yep.
here video.
Bogus.
9-year-old girl accidentally kills gun instructor with Uzi at Arizona range. Well, this particular occasion, she shot him in the head.
Okay.
So, yeah. She pulled the trigger, lost the recoil, sent the gun over her head, and then she kept firing, and I guess it killed the instructor. I don't know why we're teaching a 9-year-old girl how to fire a Uzi.
I didn't think
I don't either.
I thought there was an age limit.
No, I don't think so.
There's certain states are supposed to be.
To own one, to actually fire one at a range, I don't know.
Mm. Yeah, we got to be over 18 to own one, haven't you?
I believe so. I don't know. I don't remember. Let me see. How old to fire a gun? No, in the U.S., there is no minimum age to fire a gun under adult supervision for legal activities like hunting or sport shooting, though some commercial ranges have their own age rules. However, federal and state laws place restrictions on a person's age for buying and possessing firearms. There you go.
Hmm.
So no, there's no minimum on.
So it
Oh.
probably wasn't her gun. It probably was the instructor's gun, and he was an instructor.
Yeah.
Well, it was a range gun, probably.
Yeah.
They have range guns. Anyway, Lotus Gun Works, which is a local company here, although they're Alamo now, requires shooters to be at least 10 years old and accompanied by a parent or legal guardian if under 18. I imagine if a 10-year-old walks in and say, "Hey, give me a gun, I want to shoot," they're not going to, yeah.
Yeah.
They're not going to do that.
Yeah, have this one.
Man.
Our gun range is allowed to keep Uzis. I mean, I know they're only semi-automatic unless you fiddle about with them a
Well,
bit.
you can go to a gun range and fire a machine gun too, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Machine guns, well, you call them machine guns, but automatic weapons, semi-automatic weapons are not illegal here. They have to be semi-automatic. Purchasing, you must be 21 to purchase any firearm. This is Florida, including long guns from a licensed dealer. Possessing, now you can own one. It's illegal for a minor under 18. So in other words, someone can gift you a gun between 18 and 21, but you have to be 21 to buy one.
Right.
What did you get for Christmas?
Well, I asked for a rubber duck, but I got a lock.
Yeah, you've got to make sure if you're buying your kid a gun for Christmas, all the other presents better be bloody awesome. Because otherwise, you're using that gun.
I was thinking the same thing. You just gave that kid a guarantee he's going to have great Christmases and birthdays from now on.
Yeah.
Then next year, how are you going to up that?
Yes, it's not what we meant, but yeah, it's a good point.
Well, I've heard, Bill, I don't know this for sure, and I was thinking you probably would know.
I don't know shit.
If you're licensed, can you shoot a bazooka at a gun range?
No, I don't believe that.
Doubtful.
I don't believe bazookas are legal to be owned by the general public. I don't think.
Okay.
Again, let me see. Can you own a bazooka? Let's ask Mr. Google. Pretty sure you can't. No.
Or a peer.
Can you? And then who's going to let you fire it at a gun range? You're only gonna use it once. That's it for the back of the gun range. Can you own a bazooka? Bazooka.
I honestly don't know, Paul.
Well, I wouldn't have thought you could even own is it the M16 that's got a grenade launcher on it as well?
Look at this shit. I wasn't aware of this. Yes, you can legally own a functioning rocket launcher like a bazooka in the U.S. by complying with federal regulations, which include registering it with the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms and Explosives. They made the name longer. ATF is now Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives. And paying a $200 tax stamp under the National Firearms Act. You will need to file a Form 4 for purchased launcher or a Form 1 for self-made launcher. Well, what if it shoots potatoes? A process that requires background checks and personal information. Okay.
Can you imagine being out there at the gun range and some guy walks up onto the pad next to you with a bazooka over his shoulder?
All of a sudden, there is no wall. Never mind.
Yeah, there's no wall at the other end.
Did I hit the bullseye?
I have no idea, JD. I have no idea.
Bill, you answered my question because I didn't know.
I didn't know either. I just had to look
I
it up.
didn't either.
The next question is, are you allowed to open carry a bazooka?
No, you got to conceal it.
You need extra large jacket so I can conceal this bazooka.
Is that a bazooka in your pants? Or are you just happy to see me?
Because I've heard of people owning bazookas, but I thought, how the hell could you ever fire that or do anything with it? But I guess you can if you're willing to pay the tax stamps and the permits. And
Yeah, but they don't describe where and when you can actually fire it, or if. Owning it and firing it are two different things. You know. I mean, where are you gonna? What range are you gonna? Where are you gonna take it to?
You could just see the police turning up at a house. What the hell happened here? Well, somebody came through my front door, so I got my weapon out and I fired at him.
I was cleaning my bazooka and blew off half the house.
I was gonna say, well, yeah, what front door? Well, there was a door there. Oh.
You just
You know,
imagine.
here's an interesting thought. How about when they're getting ready to tear down a smokestack or an old building or whatever, and then they just get a bunch of bazooka owners together.
Yeah.
You know, and they could pay $100 to fire their weapon at the building. Yeah, you can get paid to destroy the building twice by the company that wants it knocked down and by the people that help you do it. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I can see you get a business card going there, Bill, say bazooka for hire.
I can see Joe actually wanting to fire that bazooka.
I can just imagine somebody going into a gun shop and saying, I want to buy some ammunition. Certainly size, what caliber? Bazooka.
You got any nukes?
I can see
That'd be
Dave-
interesting to find out if you went on some different sites where they're selling guns, if you could see a bazooka for sale.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Where do you buy one from?
Yeah.
What are you going to go? You go to the local Army Navy store.
Yeah, I want an anti-tank gun then.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got any anti-aircraft missiles? Why? Neighbour's got a fucking drone that's pissing me off.
Can't shut the neighbor's dog up to save my life.
Now, what's the one where you load it down the tube and it takes off?
A
You mean a
mortar.
mortar? Like a mortar?
Mortar. Okay.
Yeah. Punk.
I don't know if that's legal to own.
Drain pipe with a couple of legs.
I don't know. Bill could probably find that out.
It
Well,
might
there's-
be easier
there's
to
probably a
Google
bu-
what
there's
guns can't you own.
There's probably a bunch of people in this world that will make anything and make the ammunition for anything you tell them if you're willing to pay the price.
Yeah, I bet there is.
Because there's a lot of people that dabble in gunsmithing.
Rocket launcher for sale. Buy online at Gunbroker.
There you go.
Okay, I got to verify I'm human. Okay, I verified that I'm human. Accept all. Yes. Oh, what the fuck with all these things? No, I don't want that. Yeah, I don't have to. All right. Oh, look at that! It looks in a case, a bazooka. Russian. It's a Russian RPG-2 rocket launcher package with rocket firing pin and hard case. Starting bid at $1,025. Buy now at $1,295.
$1,295, you can have a rocket launcher.
$1,295. Yep.
You can only shoot it once because they only give you one rocket.
Yep.
I'm going to be honest, firing it once will probably all you need.
The next thing you got to look up, Bill, is who sells replacement rockets for a rocket launcher.
Just think you've got enough problems with people shooting rifles at politicians. Never mind fucking bazookas.
Yeah. Now we need to up the game. Can you own an interballistic missile?
There's plenty of people that would want to shoot at politicians.
We know. We're not going to go down that route.
Yeah, no, let's
Just
not talk
saying.
about that.
Yeah. Can we just steer away from that one?
Yeah, please. Oh, we don't find that funny right now. NFA, here's one. NFA registered DD Live Hotchkiss brand LRAC 89 F1 rocket launcher. Only registered LRAC 89 F1 destructive device in the US of A. Only one. So getting parts for it's going to be tough, I'd imagine. Starting bid $16,995. I'd imagine this one works. Or you could buy now for $27,500. Yeah, and then right above it is an AT-4 rocket launcher, heat, high explosive anti-tank for only $995 with $140 shipping.
Now listen, kids. Santa Claus has brought you a big present this year. Just don't drop the fucking thing.
So if you got enough money, you can almost buy probably anything.
Sure.
I wonder if you can buy an A1 tank.
M1A1? I don't believe. Well, I don't know. I don't think it's illegal to own one.
You could probably buy an F-22 if you wanted.
I believe that has to be approved by the federal government.
You know, what's that parked out in the side yard? Oh, that's the A1 Abrams tank.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't drive it because I can't conceal it.
I mean, you could buy a Chieftain. There you go, nice English tank. Military vehicles for sale, tanks, Chieftain tank, CVRTs. Wow.
Does it give a price?
No, I didn't go into the site.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
take a look. Let's take a look. Military vehicles for sale. Or they take trade-ins. You take my Honda Civic on that tank over there?
If you bought a duck, what would you register it as in Florida?
Quack.
A car or a boat?
Quack.
Apparently, if it's
I'm going to be
deemed-
honest. I don't think you're going to be allowed to legally own a tank, surely, because
Oh, you can.
there's some
You can.
serious damage with that.
No, you can. They just can't fire. Yeah. No, you can own one.
It's
You can't
not
own
the
the-
firing. A tank could just drive over any fucking car on the highway.
Well, yeah, you could do that with a tractor trailer too.
You can buy a tank in the UK.
Yeah. You're home from work early. Yeah, traffic was clear tonight.
Okay, here's an Abbott self-propelled gun. Very, very tank-like. That's for sale. Let's see how much they want for that one. And here, 432 armored personnel carrier. Surplus to Middle Eastern contract. Okay, we'll take a look at that maybe. This is the name of the site. Tanks a lot.
Because I found one out of Germany, 1987 Leopard 1A5 main battle tank, $550,000 US.
$500,000.
for a German tank.
Does it say it's functional, Andrew?
It can function, but the pictures say it's in rough shape
Okay.
on the inside. The outside looks really good. The inside, not so much.
They don't have a price on this thing. Come on. Description, I guess you got to contact somebody.
I'll tell you what, Uncle
check out-
Bill, search history is going to be fun, and all the adverts on YouTube.
Yeah. The FBI raid Bill's house. Why were you looking at buying a tank?
Somebody's buying these things.
Yeah, somebody's buying them.
Yeah, no, sold. And by the way, this is a British website because everything's in pounds.
All right.
Well, there ain't any British buying them, I'm hoping.
They got the full
Well-
Monty tank driving experience for £475. You could drive one. You know.
Oh yeah, they do that at the
There's
stadium down near you.
Cool.
Oop,
I wonder if
challenge,
I wonder if we have to get one
Challenger
for the
one.
big tank with
well,
a big couple of ribbons on it.
All right, here's another one called X-Army Vehicles. Tracked vehicles, wheeled army vehicles, other tactical equipment. Oh my God, that looks like an A10. Apparently you can buy a Warthog. All right, let's see. Tracked vehicles. A BMP-1. Look at that. It could be Russian. It's a Russian armored personnel carrier, BMP. Let me see. No prices. Come on, man.
Well,
Bro-
they're
bro-
probably going under the auspices. If you have to ask the price, you can't afford it.
Yeah, how to
Oh.
buy.
Go on eBay.
Yeah, I don't think they actually have them. I think these guys are brokers. They just find you one. Oh.
Mm.
Apparently, Donald Trump has told Ukraine they can fight to win all the land back. He's not siding with Russia no more.
Well,
Well, that's an
okay.
interesting event.
I guess we better supply them with stuff to kick Russia's ass, I suppose.
Well, maybe I know he's getting pissed off with Russia. They're saying, "Oh, we'll do this," and not doing it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because Russia tells them one thing and turn around and does the opposite.
Pretty sure everybody. I'm pretty sure everybody's pissed off at Russia right now. Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Even Europe. Stop buying his oil. They'll run out of money fast enough, and it'll end. Sure.
Well, they say the big triumvirate, the triad is Russia, China, and North Korea.
A triumvirate.
We could say trio. You're right. Triumvirate. You know, I guess. I don't know what North Korea is going to bring to the table, but they don't bring any. They don't have anything unless China allows it.
Yeah.
Not North Korea have nuclear.
Yeah.
Well,
So far they can't deliver it here. So far.
well, there's a bunch of tanks. Some tanks you can get, like the M4 Sherman tanks from World War II. About
Right.
30, at least 33,000.
Well, that's cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't get a pickup for that
How
price.
do they look like?
They look
I
like
don't know
Sherman
yet.
tanks.
You can buy the original Hummers.
Sherman tank for sale.
Yeah.
1943 Chrysler M4A4 Sherman tank for sale on BAT auctions. BAT. Bring a trailer. Bring a trailer.
Bring a trailer.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Well,
you're not gonna drive it home.
They have $355,000. Features a 3-inch armor plating, externally mounted Pioneer tools, a demilitarized 75 millimeter main gun. Yeah, so you can't fire it. In other words, it's demilitarized. They fill it up with concrete or whatever. Huh.
Well, you know, that would, if somebody really wanted a tank that could fire, that wouldn't stop them if put concrete in it because they'd hollow it out.
Well, I guess.
It'd take forever, but they could get that out of there.
Hmm. I'd imagine.
And it's saying the description, ideal for New York commuting.
That'd be fun.
Huh.
Well, I'll give Donald Trump credit. He's actually hit at the heart of the immigration problem, and that's the UN.
Yeah, he's pretty much called out Britain for allowing all the immigration come over there.
We don't allow it. They just do it. The same as you've got with the Mexicans.
Well, not so much anymore.
Not anymore.
Not so much.
Unfortunately, we can't build a wall to stop them coming in because
You're an
It's-
island. What the
it's
hell's the
water.
problem? Keep them out.
They still come by boat.
You could just sit on the shoreline with your BB guns, your air rifles and stuff that you're allowed to have with a special license.
you can't. Whoa! You don't sit on the coast. The coast is crumbling into the sea.
Parts of the coast are perfectly stable.
Not in the UK. Not on the south coast, that's for sure.
Our police regularly patrol airports with fully automatic weapons.
Yeah. And
You know,
trains.
if he lets Ukraine just unleash, they're just going to start hitting military bases all over in Russia itself. I mean,
Good.
I don't know. I don't know if this is a good thing or not.
Nope.
It's just going to escalate.
Yeah, Jody might know about the bazooka in Michigan there, Paul.
Yeah, they make damn good chewing gum. Well, bubble gum.
I don't think Andrew knows what that is. Do you know what he's talking about, Andrew? You're kind of young.
For what?
Bazooka?
Bubble gum.
Yeah. Oh, bazooka bubblegum?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I've heard of it.
No, it's called Bazooka Joe. Bazooka Joe
Yeah.
bubblegum. Came wrapped up. It was hard as a rock usually. You had to give it a minute in your mouth before you could start chewing on it. And they had a little Bazooka Joe comic strip wrapped up in the wrapper
Ooh.
around the gum. Yeah.
And it was pink, wasn't it?
Yeah, just regular old pink gum. Yeah. Bazooka Joe.
That'd take a while to chew.
And you used to get points, didn't you, or something? Because they had a catalogue for you to buy stuff from,
Good. Joe.
glasses and things like that.
I'm not sure. I don't remember. I guess so. Bazooka Joe. I didn't buy it for that when I was a kid. Gum. Bazooka Joe. I guess it's still for sale. Look at that. It's still around. You could buy a
Bazooka
bag
gum
of
is
bazooka.
still for sale?
Yeah, you could buy a big old bag of it from Target for $30. That's ridiculous. Yeah.
I remember when I was in school, a younger
sold it
age, everybody
Walmart.
had bazooka gum and they blow bubbles and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, no, it's all over the place. Look at that. Buy it at Walmart. Was not aware.
But that was the days when I used to walk into like a small neighborhood store and they had candy and they had bazooka gum and they had all kinds of stuff there, you know.
Oh yeah.
Jody.
Candy stores. They don't even have candy stores anymore, do they? Or do they?
No, they
Besides,
incorporate,
besides M&M's.
they're usually incorporated into supermarkets and news agents.
I mean, except for specialty ones like fudge places that you see in
Mm,
in
yeah.
Disney World and stuff like that. Remember that, Paul? When you were a kid, you'd walk in a store and there'd be a jar on the counter with licorice in it.
Yep. Or they had a taffy in the flat.
Yeah, I was just kidding. That's before my time. I'm just kidding.
I'm eating licorice, sticks of licorice out of a jar at the moment.
I want a whip. I want a licorice whip for a nickel. You can still buy peppermint sticks around the holidays, right? The big old ones, great big ones.
I think so.
I think Paul went to go get some licorice.
Licorice or another Boston cream.
I like licorice.
Never liked black licorice. I like red licorice. Or brown. It's chocolate. Never liked black.
There's chocolate. There's chocolate licorice.
Yeah, it's brown. Chocolate flavor. Yep.
You used
Didn't
to
know that.
be able to buy licorice roots as well. Piece of, literally a wooden twig, which was licorice flavour because it was the root of the licorice plant.
And red's either strawberry or cherry, which is fine.
Red was strawberry normally, I think.
I never liked the black anise stuff. Anise. I don't like anise. Uranus should sell licorice.
Aniseed was what's it? Red.
Huh?
Aniseed balls were always red.
I don't know about your country, man.
They had the red outer shell, white inner, and then a little black seed right in the middle of it.
I hate when I get a little seed in the middle of my anus. Yeah. Anyway, where did Paul go? He just kind of disappeared, huh?
Oh yeah, either went to feed the dog or let the dog in or out, or
Who let the dogs out?
maybe his Duke working.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Do you remember that song, Mark? Who let the dogs out?
Everybody remembers that stupid song.
That's not an old song. Doesn't take much remembering.
I think it's been 20 years now.
Well, to us, that's not old.
Who let the dogs? There's a Baja Man, right?
Yep, the Baja Man.
20 years is like 5 minutes ago to me. Like, fuck it, anyway.
That came out in 2000, so 25 years ago.
25 years ago.
Jesus.
Step them down. Pull it down.
25 years old, we still don't know who let them out.
Mm.
Who? Who?
No, it wasn't.
Nice. 25 years seems like yesterday, doesn't it?
Mm.
Yeah. Let's see.
Who? I shall return. You can't tell I'm not here, but I'll be right back.
Okay. I had to go out and all of my cameras and stuff has bugs on it and stuff, and I had to go out and wipe them all off. There's one I gotta get.
Bye, Andrew.
I'm sure it's his mum, you know. Andrew, are you playing on that there internet again?
Darling, get your clock. Andrew's on the internet again.
I wonder what kind of place it is. This one. See that? Like a butterfly in back. They keep glowing in the dark.
It's just perfect. Looking at him, sir.
They're looking at the mirror.
Hello, Mrs. Bill.
What's that?
Bill's wife chatting in the background.
Ah.
Oh, yeah, she was showing me something. She wanted to, some outfit for the dogs.
Ah.
Like a butterfly outfit or some, I don't know, some ridiculous. There I am. Wait a minute. Hey. Where'd Andrew go?
Same place as Andrew always goes.
He just disappeared.
Just disappears.
Oh.
We're speculating that his mum comes into the room and tells him off for playing on the internet.
I come in the room, say, hey, if you're going to be online, put your pants on. What's going on in here?
No, Andrew usually tells us that he got a phone call from his uncle, so he has to turn the internet off quick to answer the phone.
What?
Yeah, I know.
Why does he have to do that?
Search me.
What's he got, dial-up?
Hmm.
Back in the day, we had to worry about that. If you had call waiting, it would wreck your connection. You guys remember call waiting?
Oh, yes.
I've got call waiting on my mobile, but I don't remember it on an actual normal phone.
They call it call waiting on your mobile?
Yeah.
No.
I didn't think so.
What?
Laura says no.
Yes, they do. Ignore her.
They do.
Oh, no, they don't.
When you're on the phone with somebody and you have call waiting with the landline, you'd hear a beep. So there'd be a beep in the background, means somebody's trying to get through. That's why it would wreck your dial-up connection, because this random beep would screw you up.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it wouldn't.
It's not the same sort of call waiting.
But it would beep, and all you had to do is you could switch back and forth between the two phone calls.
Oh, no, you couldn't.
And then then I must be misremembering it, Laura, because she wouldn't lie.
I'm in one of the moods.
You've noticed.
I think I'm getting a cold.
Maybe you're getting cold feet. I heard you're getting married.
Yeah, I'm definitely not getting cold feet. I've been waiting for years.
I just noticed it's only 72 degrees out there.
Oh,
Oh,
it's only
Wow.
40. Only
Wow.
Well,
Oh, I have to step outside. I just have to. Oh,
oh, I put your milkshake in the fridge.
I mean, it is 8 o'clock at night.
Hang
But
on,
still,
boys. I'll bring it back. No,
What are you saying no for?
don't.
Like what?
quarter past midnight here.
I
Don't
might
worry.
actually do a stream on YouTube at some
Did
point.
you say it's midnight?
Yeah.
You know, you need to check your clock.
Hmm?
It's 5 to 1.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought that was one.
I've literally only just got off the phone. Me and Diamond have been on the phone for hours.
Yes. As soon as Paul comes back, I'm running as well.
Bill, why are you in the dark?
Oh yeah, that's a 57.
Well, I just went outside because it's only 72, and I was going to just soak it in and breathe it in, but it's raining. So there you go. I'll explain why it's 72.
Do you know what song just gone through my head?
It's 45 here.
Did you find your pen?
Yes.
Oh, the Bill and Ben Flower Pop Mental.
Yes, I did find my pen.
Where was it? Why was it over there?
Not over there. In there.
Why was it in there?
Well, my guess would be one little yellow ship.
That would your little yellow shit wouldn't leave me alone. But it did mean Bluey and Rio.
No, he must have left you alone at some point because he nicked my tab pen from here, but it in there.
Why would the Chinese be moving up?
I'm on about Pickle. He's got a thing now. He picks anything up off my table, flies over to the cockatiel cage and drops it in.
Oh, so that you blame them? Yeah, clever.
They're the charity nails.
Just checking the size of them. Weren't going to steal them.
No, you were going to steal them.
Fuck a cock.
No. So that's put up with, guys. The abuse.
Abuse you if you want me to.
David's on a promise.
He's not a... Yeah, he's less... more...
Well, guys, just thought I'd drop in and say hi. I'm going to take off.
How you taking off?
Yeah, it's probably now Paul anyway. Except Paul's not there again.
I just saw him a minute ago. What's he doing now?
I don't know.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Well, yeah, that's why he asked.
Yeah, exactly. You beat me to it, David. Damn it.
I'm tired. Leave me alone.
It's about that time of night when we all go and leaves Paul empty chair on the show all its own.
Yeah,
Oh, look
I think we'll do that.
Bill Toppers.
Right. On that note, then.
We're leaving Paul's empty chair.
Yeah.
Oh no, Paul's back.
Quick, leave. Leave. Oh, too late.
What's that, David?
Nothing. You just carry on with your business. What you been doing with that stick? It looks a bit black on the end.
It's a screw-in stick, and what I did is I put a thing on here to
The fact that you called it a screw-in stick kind of just feeds right into what David was saying.
I have a camera on the back of the house that's up in the air and I can't reach it, so I tape this to that, and then I can reach it with the stick and clean it off. Because you know them damn bugs, they don't respect anything.
You clean your camera with that thing? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, security.
Oh God.
I'm going to bed.
Okay, you guys ready to close it down?
Yeah, we're gonna take off, Paul.
We'll
Okay.
find out who dropped.
I'm just saying
Hey,
these.
everybody. Hey, thanks for being here. Bill, thanks for stopping by. You made the show.
Made the show something.
Hey! Us British made the show. We're gonna claim everything. Come on.
Okay, everybody. Hey, thanks, David, for coming in. Thanks, Laura. Thank you, Mark. And Bill, thanks a lot.
Right. See you.